Welcome back to What in the World. If you're just tuning in, I'm solo canoeing across Canada. I've had no prior canoeing experience, I'm just learning and adapting as I go. A bonus for me would be if somehow it's given you a little nudge to get out there and have adventure of your own. Or maybe it's shown that you don't need years of prep and research to take on a challenge like this. Either way, this is what I'm doing, and I'm just really happy to share the adventure with you. Since last week's super intense episode, I had to spend almost 2 weeks in the Pa, Manitoba, due to my knee. Man, my freaking heart is in my throat right now. They're not far away from me, they're just in the trees. I just can't quite see them, I can hear them. I have bursitis and I couldn't walk for a week. I'm not 100%. My knee is still painful, but it's time to keep moving forward. Bursitis takes months, if not years, to heal, but I don't have that amount of time to wait. From now on, I just have to manage my knee. After 2 weeks of rest and a knee that is about 70%, I'm lacking a bit of motivation, but it's time to put on my big boy pants and continue on this trip. Montreal, here I come. Here we go, back on the river. And we are back, baby. Oh, it's been 12 days. Being here, I was able to reorganize my things. But when I say I don't feel prepared, it's more mentally. Next stop, Grand Rapids. And I expect to be in Grand Rapids in about 6 days. I probably won't have any cell reception after today. Maybe I'll have it for half of the day, maybe. And then I'm pretty much not gonna have any until I don't know when. Anyway, let's go. There's a dog here. I know most of you have already seen this footage, but this is it in the order of events on the journey, with more detail around it also. Oh, buddy. Oh. There's a dog here. Can't see anyone, there's no tracks. He's covered in mud. I don't know if he needs help but I'm gonna see if I can do something. See if I can help him. He seems to be crying. You alright, bud? You okay, buddy? Doesn't look like it. You need help? Oh, buddy, how long you been here? You okay? Are you stuck? He's stuck. Just log on you or something. Yeah. Are you okay? What's wrong? Talk to me. Can you come? Come on. Come on. Can you move? Can you move, buddy? Is it okay? You in any pain? You okay? Okay, hang on. He can't move his legs. There's a dog here. He can't move his back legs. He's been stuck in the mud for I don't know how long. I see on the maps that there's a house a few hundred meters that way. So I might get back on the river. I don't know if I can put him on the canoe. If he somehow falls off, he can't swim and he will just sink. So I'm thinking of leaving him here, going to that house and seeing if it's their dog. they might be missing their dog, and it might be been missing for days. It's going to be quicker for me to paddle down rather than walk, because if I walk it's through the trees. It's not going to be easy. It's only 0.1 of a mile. It's only just there. Can I get him in the canoe? No, I'll just go down. I'm going to go down, see if there's someone in the house, see if it's their dog. All right, I'm going to paddle down to the next house, see if there's somewhere I can help this dog. It's okay, buddy, I'm coming back. I'll see if I can get you out. I changed my mind about leaving the dog here to find help. The dog really started crying as I got further away from her, and I just didn't have the heart to leave her, even though I was going to return. I'll be able to drag you over to my canoe and get you on the canoe. Can you? You're not going to bite me. So, I can see one leg. Where's your other leg? Have you only got one leg? Where's your other leg, buddy? Are you in any pain? I'll see if I can get you to my canoe. But you gotta help me. You gotta help me. Come on. We do it together. Good dog. Come on. We're making progress. Have a rest. Good dog. I'm going to get you on the canoe, okay? Good boy, good girl. I don't know what you are. You've probably never been on a canoe before, but it's the only way. Might be a little bit scary. It's okay. Lie down. You're okay. You're okay now. You might have been there quite a while, and my hope that he belongs to the house down here. I hope he's not a stray, because if he's a stray, then these people probably wouldn't care. I hope that they care, but they may not. If it's their dog, then they may, get him the help that he needs. And if he's not their dog, then I'll have to make some phone calls and see what we can do. But he or she, I don't know if it's a boy or girl, seems to be a lot calmer now. The dog was barking while I was coming past, but it didn't know that I was there, and it was barking in such a way that it had lost its voice. So he or she's been barking for a long time and can't bark anymore. What were you doing? What were you doing down here? It's okay. So there's a dock here in front of me, and there's a house just up from it. And this is only about 200 meters from where the dog was stuck. So I'm hoping that this house is its owner, or at least they know his owner. Is this your home? I hope this is your home. Good dog. Good dog. Oh. Hello. Hello, how are you? Hey, I'm just canoeing. I'm canoeing across Canada.
Oh yeah.
And I was just canoeing past and I saw a dog that's been stuck in the mud.
Oh no. Oh,
It looks like he's been there a long...
looking for her for a long time.
It looks like he's been there a long time.
Oh, where is she?
I dragged him out of the... I don't know if it's a girl. Is it girl? I dragged her out of the mud and put her on my canoe. And I've brought her here on your dock. She's a nice dog. I was worried at the beginning.
She's 14 years old.
Oh, she can't move her back legs very well. I don't know if that was normal.
No.
But I had to move a log from... that was on the back of her. She was in the water, half in the water, half on the mud. It looks like she's been there a while.
Is she getting up?
She's okay. She was barking when I came past. She was a few hundred...
She's down there.
A few hundred meters up there. And your dock was just the next...
Why I couldn't find her. What the hell?
Your dock was the next one, so that's why I just came straight here.
Oh man. Thank you. Oh, what were you doing going in there, you silly old dog?
She was like, when I found her, she was half in the water and half... You could see all the mud had gone from her trying to scratch her way out of there.
Good girl. Only you're lucky he came along. I've been looking all over for you, but she wasn't barking or nothing.
She was barking, but it seems like...
when you came?
Oh yeah, but she didn't know I was there.
Oh.
So she was just looking up the bank barking, but she's lost her bark.
Well, she's been missing for a couple of days. Hey, look at you.
I had to like carry her
Yeah.
because she couldn't move her legs.
Hey, you're gonna need a bath. Look at you. You're probably hungry too.
Oh yeah, I'd imagine.
Poor old girl.
Ivy was her name?
Ivy, yeah. 14 years old living here, and she first time she's ever done that. But then the river just dropped, eh? There you go. Come on now.
She might be...
You're not hungry? You better get some water and wash you off.
Oh, she's eating now.
Yeah.
Good. I saw a dog bowl on the side of the house. Shall I get that?
Sure, yeah.
She's probably had enough water for her.
Well, yeah, well, that's the thing. I get the water all the time. I've got water here, but...
Put it there.
Just let her sit there for a little bit and rest.
All right, so yeah, I found the owners, Tom and Janine, and they were very happy to get their dog back. It's a 14-year-old Pyrenees, so yeah, it's been in the family for a long time. The state it was in, I feel like it wouldn't have lasted another day. So I'm really happy to find it like that and bring it back to its owners. It just, yeah, wouldn't be a nice way to go. You know, only a few hundred meters away from their house, but there was no way that they could have seen where the dog was because there's behind me here. The dog was up here about 200 meters behind all these trees. There's no access. So yeah, I'm really happy to bring the dog back and back to its family where it can be cared for. You know, since I brought it back, they offered me lunch, so I've sat down and had lunch with them, and we just started chatting, and then it got to about 4 o'clock, 4:30, and then they just said, look, hey, do you just want to stay the night and carry on paddling in the morning? So it makes sense for me to do that. I could carry on paddling for another hour and a half, and then set up camp. You know, I'm out here, set up camp, and you know, then tomorrow take down camp and all of that time just to gain 5 or 6 miles, because that's all I could have done before I'd have to start setting up camp anyway. So it just makes sense to me to, it's been a really short day. I probably might have done 5 miles, maybe. I'd rather do 5 miles and help a family find their dog than you know, doing more miles. So I'm happy with 5 miles and a dog that's alive. So yeah, that's the deal. I'm going to stay the night here with these people, and again, Canadians just being awesome and offering me a place to stay, and yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Love it.
Super.
All right, so I've spent a night here at Tom and Janine's place after I found their dog on the side of the bank there, stuck, Ivy, and it's time for me to leave now. Just had breakfast and yeah, time for me to head off. So I'm just going to say goodbye to Ivy. She seems to be moving around a bit more, but because of how much hair these Pyrenees have, it's really difficult to tidy her up. So Tom and Janine's son, he works with horses, so he's coming over soon to with like some shears and like to really get all the knots and things out of Ivy's hair. As much as we tried to bring Ivy inside, she just didn't want to be there. She would crawl out the dog door and back under the truck, where she has sat all her life, with a clear view of who's coming and going from her property. I read a lot of negative comments towards Ivy's owners. I can honestly say it saddens me to read those. They were incredible people who were so grateful that I returned Ivy. They were really making sure I had everything and anything I needed. Unfortunately, some people watch a video and they make up their own version of the story and take that as the truth instead. The online world can be brutal. Ivy is a Great Pyrenees and they don't usually live to 14. Any dog that does has clearly been looked after well, and I witnessed it myself. This trip has brought me to the doorsteps of so many incredible Canadians, and Tom and Janine were no exception. Amazing people that I truly hope I meet again someday. I'm happy I was in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
Yeah, all the best. Okay, thank you so much.
Alrighty. Have a good one.
Okay, back on the river. Finally, I'm going to be off the Saskatchewan River. It's been more than 2 months of being on this river. In 2 days, I'm going to be finished with it and into Cedar Lake, where I need to be very careful about the wind strength and the wind direction. The safest thing to do would be to go around the outside of the lake, and that would take me maybe 3 or 4 days to do that. Or if the weather will allow and the wind will allow, I could go straight across the lake and stay on a couple of islands. It looks like there's many islands in the middle of that lake. But everyone tells me, be very careful because apparently that lake is very shallow. So with a shallow lake and high wind, that means waves and potentially cresting waves where they crest and almost break. They should be a day faster than going around the outside. My knee is a little bit sore. Yesterday it felt pretty good. Today, less than yesterday. I'm going to be stretching it. I'm going to be moving it. I'm going to be stopping every couple of hours and getting the blood flowing through my leg more. So yeah, doing things differently. Okay, here we go. Today is a warm day, and you will never hear me complaining when it's warm. I love it. But there's no wind as well. A couple of months ago, or even a month ago, when it was freezing cold and raining and hail and wind in my face, these were the days that I was thinking about, blue skies, sunny. I'm happy. I'm happy they're here. A couple of miles out of the pa, like let's say 10 miles out of the pa, there's nothing. There's no roads. I go straight back into nature. Apparently there's some cabins up here. There's a place called Pine Bluff. I think it is a reserve, but there used to be a community there. Apparently not anymore, but there's still cabins there. But I'm not going to get there today. That'll be tomorrow. Somewhere around 6 o'clock, I'll start thinking about camping. I want to do minimum 20 miles. So Let's go. This day has been beautiful, hot, blue skies, and all of a sudden just now the clouds have come over and I can hear thunder in the distance. Even though the forecast it didn't show any rain for 7 days, but apparently it's pretty normal around here in this part of the world, or this part of Canada. So you have a really beautiful day and then ended in a thunderstorm. Apparently that's pretty standard stuff. So hopefully I can find a camp, or hopefully it just stays away long enough to allow me to set up a camp and yeah, or hopefully it just stays away all together, but doesn't really sound like it. I've got no reception out here, but somehow from the government, I guess, saying there's a severe thunderstorm warning. So that's going to be interesting. I've been looking for a camp for the last 30 minutes and there's been nothing really that looks suitable. Pretty much as soon as I see the next spot that looks even half okay. Bunch of geese. Yeah, the next spot that even just looks half okay, that's what I'm just gonna take it. I don't want to get stuck in a severe thunderstorm. I don't want to set up camp in the rain, you know, it's just the worst. In about 1.5 miles, I can see on the map that there's like a potential place I can camp. Hopefully there's either no one there so I can camp, or if there is someone there, hopefully they're happy with me to camp outside on the grass. But it's hard to tell what it is just from Google, you know, satellite. So it looks like that thunderstorm is going to miss me. That's what's coming, I think. The thunderstorm's over this way. You can see those sort of darker clouds that are there. So I think I've missed that. Should be safe. Well, pulled up at some kind of cabin. There's a whole lot of grass has been pushed down all around here, so obviously people have been here recently, so let's go check it out. There are so many mosquitoes here. Hello. The shotgun shell. Doesn't seem like anyone's here. This is where I'm going to camp tonight. Maybe I'll camp just here. I hope it's okay. If you're the owner of this place and you're watching this, I hope it's okay. These freaking mosquitoes, they're biting me through my long sleeve shirt, so I need to double up. Now there's nothing classy at all about my cooking when I'm camping. My hands are dirty. I don't have the right plates, I don't have the right utensils. So don't judge me on that. But it tastes so good. There will be no white flag above my door. And I'm in love and always will be. I will go down with this ship, and I won't put... Oh, I just swallowed a fly. I'm in love and always will be. So once again, please like, share, subscribe, and say hi in the comments below. And if you want to support my channel in a bigger way, then please consider becoming a patron, where you'll get first opportunity to come sailing with me, real-time updates, and much more. Just click the link in the description below. I want to give a massive thank you to anyone who's donated and brought merch from my store. It has truly helped me. The generosity, but also the timing of it. You have all helped me in more ways than you could possibly know. The truth is, after the capsize, if it wasn't for your generosity, I just wouldn't have been able to continue. So I really thank you for that. And I want to give a huge thank you to my patrons. None of this would be possible without you. Sticking around every month, helping me complete my quest. Listen to me, I'm talking like I've made it to Montreal and I'm doing my victory speech, but I haven't finished and I've got a long way to go. I'm just feeling especially grateful to have your support. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Thanks for watching.